And that's the size of it when it's all rolled up. It's got the hoop and tent pegs in there, and I would say that would go on the side of a rucksack. Not a day sack, maybe, you don't need it, but a rucksack, yeah, overnight rucksack. Will it fit in one of these PLCE rocket pouch? Let's have a look. Yes, and I'll just put pegs and the hoops as well. Make a little space, stick the arm in. Four pegs. You could have 6 as well if you wanted to. You don't need more than 4 though. That slipped in very easily. Zipped up easily, flap down, give it a tap, and it's in. Will it fit in a Burgos Crusader side pocket? I dare say yes, but it's a bit of a squeeze. So take from that what you will. Right, let's get into it. I'll do the bottom first. So it's got 2 webbing straps here for the tent pegs, one there, one on the other side. It's got another webbing strap there for the tent pegs, there and the other side. The hole is for the hoop, okay, when it's the other way, and another webbing strap there for the other tent peg, and there's one on the other side. Also, we've got these 45-degree straps here, and there's one going across there. There's one 90-degree one there. Can't hardly see it. And there's another one 45 degrees, oh, nearly falling over there. And there's a one just going across there. That's for your roll mat. And I've actually got a roll mat, thermarest mat, that fits that perfect, and I'll put a picture of that if I can. So that's the bottom end. So this is the top bit, right? You've got a zip going across there and a zip going across there. That's on your left hand side as you lie in it. Also it's got 2 snap buttons there and 2 snap buttons on that side there to hold the flap down. Now I'll show you the female parts of the snap buttons. There you go, one there and one there, so just to show you. And on the material there, it's got air permeable laminate all printed all over it, except for the bottom bit, but we'll see how that goes. And all the seals are taped, all the bits are tapered up, all the seat is sealed up as well. That's pretty good. And also it's got a bit of a folding business going on here. There's the zip there. It's got a bit of a folding thing going on, so when it comes over, I suppose the air and the water got to go two ways, I suppose, I don't know, but looks good, you know. It probably works good. Also, you've got, there's your two snap button female parts there, so you can see there's the zip, and you've also got a midge net as well, so you can zip in and leave the big zip open. And also, if you want to, if you're not using the midge net, you can fold it away using them 3 toggles. All good stuff. And there's the storm flap over like that. Got a little bit of a loop going on there. You can put a bit of rope through there or something. Don't really need it really. There's the hoop folded up, and you've also got a label with all the information there, but it's in Dutch, I believe. Okay, there you go. So that's that so far. And that's what it looks like, all done up. Now, one thing I didn't say before, where it's pegged down there's a little bit of a bellowing going upwards. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see the stitching going along there, and it goes along there as well. It all bellows upwards, and same on the other side as well. And there you go, that's what it looks like. Now, you could use just the snap buttons to do it up instead of any of the zips. And also, if you're using the midge net, this sloping bit will be flat like that, and the midge net would hang down like that. So you could sort of, if you put your head up, you could sort of look that way across there. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Now, to do it, to put it together, do the hoop first and then pin it out, and before all that, shut all the zips. Okay, so there you go. So that's how you put it up. Dead simple, isn't it? All nice and flat, so you can, nobody can see you when you're on the run and all that. Real good until it rains. Okay, a little bit about the label. There's a couple of things you can understand on it, and that's the company it's made by, and also the size. Size is M-A-A-T L, as in gap L, so that's size large. There is an extra large as well, but I think they're difficult to find. And also there's two companies that made this Dutch bivvy bag. One is Corinthia, and it was made in Austria, and the other one is Felxa or something like that, F-E-C-S-A, Felxa, made in Madrid in Spain. Now when I did a little bit of research, the one from Spain was not so good, because the zip on, well, the zips or the zip on the midge net wasn't working very well. It kept on breaking. Once it's broke, it's broke. However, I've looked at the company logo of the zip on the handle, and it's the same one that's it's the same one that's on the late 80s to early 90s SAS smock, and there was nothing wrong with that zip. And also it's the same company logo that Arctis is using as well. Now I don't know what company it is, so I will put a picture, a micro picture and a macro picture of the shape of the logo. Maybe someone can say, but I personally think there's nothing wrong with the zips. Do you know what I think? I reckon it's heavy-handed people just yanking the bloody zip, you know, and it's breaking, because the midge zip is a smaller, weaker one, and that's the one that's breaking, and people are pulling it and not putting the zip together, the teeth together. That's why it's breaking. So so that's that. I reckon there's nothing wrong with the zips. However, I could be wrong, because I've never used the bivvy bag. I bought it years ago. I can't even remember where I bought it. It's been in a garage for years. But back in the day, when I was with Breakaway Survival School, I was in bad weather most of the time, so I just used a tent when I was instructing. So but yeah, I played with the zip back and forth, and it's fine, it seems fine, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that's just my opinion. You heavy-handed so-and-sos breaking the zip. And a bit about the weight. Now the Dutch Army bivvy is £3 10 ounces. Now that's with the hoop and the pegs as well. Now my Terra Nova tent is a one-man tent, and it's the Southern Cross one, and that's £3 15. So they're virtually the same. However, the tent you can live in. Okay, the Dutch bivvy you can't in bad weather unless you've got a roof. All right, so and they're both 4-season and both well made, but you can live in the one but not the other. So the Dutch bivvy on its own is £3 10 ounces. Now I'll do a couple of examples. I think about £5 is anything more than £5 is starting to get a bit silly. So say British Army basher, with the ropes attached, pre-attached, poles times 2, British bivvy bag is £5 3 ounces. And the British Army basher, again with the ropes pre-attached on the corners only, you know, not the tree ropes, plus 2 poles. Dutch bivvy bag, £6 15 ounces. That's starting to get silly. Okay, so yeah, it depends what you're doing though. If you're walking 6 or 7 hours a day and then setting up, that's £6 15. Bit silly really, I think. But if you're parking the car, walking about 10 minutes up the road, which is probably about half a kilometre, setting up in the woods, making a fire, put the steak on and crack open some tinnies, you could deal with that weight, because you're only walking 10 minutes up the flipping road, like, you know. So but it depends what you're doing. But I think ultimately you've got to have a roof with this bivvy bag, with any bivvy bag really, you know, especially in the UK. I mean, I did do a 3-month trek in Sweden, the Scandinavian countries, with nothing but, when it comes to your roof, a bivvy bag, a one-hooped bivvy bag. So not this one, but a civilian one, and I was fine. But it didn't rain so much in that country, so going away eastwards from the UK, so it doesn't rain so much. Okay, so I'll give us some more examples. Terra Nova tarp, competition 1, that's about 8 ounces, but with the pegs, the ropes and the 2 poles, it's £5 2 ounces. Okay, and that's with the Dutch Army bivvy bag. Okay, £5 2 ounces. That's my lightest tarp I've got. All right, so that's doable. A heavy duty bivvy bag, but a very light tarp, you know, so you could sort of live with that, just about. It's a very small tarp, it's just a 1 person, but it can be done. I'll do another video on that, I think. So yeah, that's about it really. That's all I want to say. But the Dutch bivvy is light on its own, but when you put a roof on it, especially an army roof like the bivvy, basher, British Army basher and all that, gets a bit heavy then. So take from that what you will. And also my one, when I did the research, I discovered that I have got the Spanish one, and I didn't know. All them years I didn't know. So there you go. But I'm pretty sure the zips is fine. But anyway. So but that's just my opinion. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it. So cheers.